Hello, Divine Lights. So today will be my first pick a card tarot reading. Sorry if I can get my camera to stay correct. It would be nice. I'm pretty much a newbie when it comes to reading tarot, so I ask that you be patient with me because we are all learning and on our own paths. Usually people say you could choose your card by what you feel, what color is laid out before you, all those different things. I myself do it through numerology. I see what time stamp the card starts, and I kind of like add and subtract to see which, not subtract, but I add all the numbers up to see what number it is and what number means something to me. That's how I do it. But yeah, anyway, this is going to be I guess in honor of my mother. Today is her birthday, but she is no longer with us, and I miss her, and I just want her to know that I'm doing okay. So I'm going to pick a card reading too as well, but this reading is going to be about advice. What comes next? What should I do? What do the divine guides of the universe want you to hear, basically? So hope you don't mind my face. I'm like really tired. I've been out all day. My pimples all over, but let's get started, shall we? I already pre-shuffled this deck, but I'll cut it a couple of times. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to be group 1, group 2, and group 3. And if I feel like I need some sort of clarifier for any of these cards, I will do that. But let's get started. So this is supposed to be the situation you're in. First card, second card is going to be basically the advice, and the third card is basically where you'll be after you take that advice. So let's see what you got. 9 of Earth, 10 of Earth, King of Water. That seems like a pretty good card. So for me, I always felt like 9s represented an end to something. Let me just go over here, read a little bit more of the 9 of Earth. Air, fire, water. Okay. So the 9 of Earth. Discipline, self-reliance, reliable sources, restraint and self-control, final stone, place in the foundation. What you're having trouble with right now is being self-reliant. You're not feeling disciplined or that you have self-control, but it's telling you that with the 10 of Earth, it's saying that you're already culminating everything that you need to right now. So it's saying trust in yourself because you're really close to being the King of Water, which is basically someone who is very in control of their emotions. He is in control of the entire suit. He's very understanding, compassionate. He loves people and things, and he is generous, and he is just an amazing person. And right now, I kind of feel with this 9 of Earth, see how she has like this happy little expression, but it's almost as if she's worried. She's holding on to her flower with all these pentacles around her. It just seems like she's questioning herself when she doesn't really have to, because she's exactly right where she needs to be. And this could be either male energy or female energy. You could be a male or a female, or you could be both. Who knows? It's just basically saying, I feel like you have self-doubt right now, but you shouldn't be, because the advice that they're giving you is just keep on keeping on. It's like basically you're on the right path at the right time, and you're just culminating everything that the divine universe has to offer right now. It's telling you just stay where you're at and follow your heart, follow your intuition, your guides, because they're not going to lead you wrong. You really are at this king of water type energy, and it's almost as if you're attracting that into your life, and it feels as if you are already where you need to be. I really don't feel like this deck needs any clarifiers, but just for in case, I will choose a card and see what I can find. Well, this one wants to come out, so let's see. Queen of Water. Oh wow, that's so amazing. That's so weird. Queen of Water. Basically, in order to get to the King of Water, the male aspect, the kind, understanding, not even in order to get there, it's more or less you're already at the Queen of Water type of energy, but you're so close to being here at this King of Water energy. That's so insane. I can't believe I just got two of the same suit. The Queen and the King of Water. I mean, this can relate to any Pisces, what are the other water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. It just could be meaning, it could just mean that you have a lot of Piscean, Scorpio, or Cancer type qualities or traits to you. So, I mean, honestly, there's really no advice for you right now, because it feels to me like the guides are telling me that you are totally in control of your life. You're totally at a perfect place right now. The only doubt that you have is your own self-doubt, and I feel like it doesn't even really scare you that much, because even though you're doubting yourself, it doesn't feel like you're really at that point in your life where you're like really getting down on yourself. You're just kind of questioning whether or not things are falling into place the right way, and they really are. They're falling into place the right way. You have nothing to worry about. So I feel like you should just keep on doing what you're doing and don't worry about what's going to come next, because it's honestly meant for you. So that was group one. That was interesting. And this is group two. So let's see. Situation, advice, and outcome. Okay, all right. So, wow, this is so cool. Okay. All right. So we have the patience card when it comes to your situation. Right now, it seems like everything is kind of like slowing down. Not everything it feels as if it's happening right now. It's almost as if you're waiting, or kind of like a stagnant energy, almost as if you're kind of holding yourself back maybe, but that's not the case, because the Page of Earth to me just means that you're on the right track, probably with money. It could be money that you're trying to wait for. You're waiting for some money to come into your life, or maybe you feel like your finances aren't doing very well, but I see right here that you're on a brand new journey towards financial completion, towards getting your finances right. And right now it's basically as if you're trying to get to this 9 of fire energy. So fire always means like something new, something burning brightly, and the 9 is kind of like getting rid of like all the obstacles and paths that were in your way before. It's not the 10, but it's like the 9 of fire. Let me see, going to the book. Please bear with me. I'm not trying to make you guys feel as if you're wasting your time. Caution, uncertainty, reevaluating circumstances. So, oh wow. Alright, so you're having patience because you are the Page of Earth. Your advice is to get to that point in which you feel like you're moving in the right path. You have to find the type of job that suits you. If you feel like you can't work a normal job, become a tarot reader on YouTube. Who knows? Like, find something that speaks to you. If you are an inventor, invent something. If you're a writer, write something. Maybe you don't have a need for a normal type 9-to-5 job, you know? Perhaps that's not how you should get your money. Perhaps if you're waiting on like a lump sum from being hurt in the past, like, you know, in some sort of accident, and you sued somebody and you won some money, who knows? Like maybe you sued the city of New York. Everybody should. and you're waiting on money, it's saying just keep on waiting, have that patience right now. You're having good patience, and with this Page of Earth, just get ready. You're having like a new energy. You're about to enter something new and good for your finances. And the Nine of Fire is saying, just be cautious. When you get to this place that you're at, just be cautious. Just make sure that you're looking at everything from different angles. You're not just jumping to whatever feels right at first. Kind of question yourself. It's saying basically question yourself and don't jump to conclusions. Just make sure you're looking at everything from different angles and evaluating everything so that you don't make any rash decisions that might put you in like danger, or maybe even like consequential type of maybe so that you don't put yourself into any negative consequences, you know. But let's see, let's pull a clarifier just in case. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, it pulled itself. Nine of Earth. How strange. Just had this in the last reading. So Nine of Earth. So basically, yeah, you're at a point in your life where you're beginning something new for your finances, and in order to get there, you just have to make sure you question your decisions wisely, and that you are basically not just jumping to conclusions or making any rash decisions. I feel like you really need to sit down and meditate on what you want and meditate on the best road towards it. I don't know, I feel like this needs one more clarifier because the Nine of Earth, Nine of Wands, it feels like it's like an unfinished energy. Hold on one second. Five of Fire. So let's see, Five of Fire. This is a new deck, so it's kind of different to me. Creativity, brainstorming, unity and diversity, honoring differences. Yes, okay, so this Nine of Fire and this Nine of Earth is basically saying be cautious in your decisions, be analytical, tactful, and be very creative. Brainstorming, unity, diversity, honoring differences. It's saying keep an open mind with this Five of Fire. Keep a very open mind, because right now you are on the verge of something new when it comes to your finances. So it's telling you to keep an open mind and always question everything. Be analytical, creative in your way of finances, basically. That seemed like a really good reading, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and we're on to the third reading. Let's see what happens here. Okay, third reading. Just shuffle this up for a little bit. I'm totally new at this. I'm a novice, so I really hope you guys don't judge me. I know I'm a little disheveled. It's been a long day. I mean, it is the birthday of my deceased mother, and it's kind of hard for me, so I'm trying my best, but I feel like I'm doing this in honor of her, so please bear with me, and thank you so much. And oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna cry. But I'm so emotional right now, and this is really making me so happy because I feel like I have a need to help people and, you know, be in a good place with myself and others, and just, you know, help the world as much as I possibly can. I'm not like really, I guess, I don't really have it all pulled together right now, but I'm trying my hardest. Anyway, let's move on to the third and final reading. Let's see what happened. Situation, advice, and outcome. Ooh. This is my deck, this is my choice, by the way. Ace of Air. Basically, the Ace of Swords, I believe. Ace of Air, the Sun, in the advice column, and the Ace of Water at the outcome column. Wow. That seems like a very powerful reading, so let's get to it, shall we? Air. Ace of Air and the situation. Okay. There are powerful forces of transformation at work right now. You should be noticing synchronicities in your life with the Ace of Air. It almost seems as if destiny and fate are coming into play here. The law of karma, everything with the power of attraction is happening right now, and it almost feels like maybe it could be too good to be true right now for you. And perhaps that's just because it's meant to be like this. It's just fate, it's destiny, it's everything falling into place at the right time for the right reasons, and you are okay. You're not crazy. It may seem like things are just happening that almost seem as if, who knows, like it's a directed movie almost, like you don't know how it's happening, but it's happening exactly like it's supposed to be. Don't question it. It's happening the way it's supposed to be because that's what destiny called for. The Sun card, okay. The Sun card, that's crazy. The Sun, abundance. At this time, everything is possible and everything I need to know is illuminated. Projects come to fruition, relationships flourish, and my growth is assured. This is a time of plenty. It's important that I share this abundance with others. I am deeply grateful. If you look at this, it's almost as maybe you're just really happy with yourself. You are in a place where you are feeling yourself. Maybe you're like, ooh, I'm a hot tamale. I really am really attractive right now. I have so much to offer. I mean, in love and relationships, maybe. It could mean that you have like a lot of things going on in your life right now, but it's almost as if you feel like you have that power already right now. It's almost as if you feel like you have that energy in your life to be able to get things done the way you need to, and you're like kind of like just dropping things that no longer serve you. You're not really stuck, to be honest. You're just at the right place at the right time. So this Sun card in the advice column is just saying, don't question yourself, basically. It's kind of like similar to the first deck, to be honest. It's almost as if don't question yourself. You're on the right path. I mean, you could have a woman in your life that is showing you guidance right now, because that's kind of like what I'm feeling from spirit. There's a woman there somehow. Maybe a best friend, a lover, a mother, a grandmother. I don't know why, but I keep on feeling like some of you out there have a woman in your life that's guiding you, that you need to listen to, and it's saying maybe you don't trust her, but you should. You should definitely trust this woman. She has your back. She's not trying to misguide you. She's just trying to get you on the right path for yourself. And maybe everything she says isn't right, because I mean, we're all humans, we're flawed, but perhaps she's just right for you right now, and that's why she's in your way. Destiny put her in your way. And it might not even be a woman, it might be a man. He might have like a very feminine aspect about him, but I'm feeling that there's somebody in your life that's guiding you on the right way. You're not alone right now. There's somebody there who is telling you exactly what you need to hear for right now. So that's the advice. And let's see, this is the where you'll end up card, the Ace of Water. That's a cute little card. Look at the little seahorse with his little pearl. It's almost as if he's holding on to it because he knows that he is filled with emotions. He is the king of his own domain, his little seahorse self. It kind of makes me happy, this card. I don't know, I just look at it and I love that little seahorse. Let's see. Let us see. Fire. Page of Water. Message of Water. We have the Ace of Water, unconditional love, overflowing abundance, and the fertility of love. I am filled with love from spirit and joyously let it flow out to others, where it fertilizes the seeds of co-creation. Love gives me hope, shining brilliant light on all the possibilities available to me. I am optimistic about bringing dreams into being. Spirit always informs me and guides me, allowing me to illuminate the darkest of places. What a beautiful message. Yeah, it's basically saying that if you keep on following your heart, your divine guidance, your intuition, and you keep on letting this person in your life, the sun. I mean, you might be the sun yourself, but I feel like there's not only you. I feel like there's another person in your life, another sun almost, who is at the same place at the same time that you are right now, and you just have to stick together, you know, like give each other a chance to kind of like forge a way path, you know, help each other out. throw ideas at each other and see where it's supposed to go, because you're on this path to like divine enlightenment, unconditional love. For some reason, I feel like this might be a love reading almost. Maybe you're not accepting the fact that this feminine, divine feminine person, could be a male, could be a female, doesn't matter, is trying to give you advice, but you're not following it for some reason. Maybe you feel as if it's almost as too good to be true with this Ace of Air card. Maybe you feel like, wow, why is this all happening now? This is too good to be true. I can't believe I've been waiting for so long. This person's finally here. They're telling me everything I want to hear. How could I believe this? I feel like you're supposed to believe this, because you're only going to end up here with unconditional love. I kind of feel like this is a love reading. I feel like you're waiting for this unconditional love. You've been waiting for so long. You've been impatient, and now that it's finally here, it's almost too good to be true. You don't know whether to believe it or not, and here you are watching my pick a card reading. So if you were looking for the third, if you chose the third deck of the pick a card reading, which I did, I feel like this is a love card. This is telling you to keep on waiting. You're not doing anything wrong. You just have to let the right person in. Only you know who the right person is and what the right advice is. I know of another reader on here. I think her name is Earth to Anza, and she goes, if it does not apply, let it fly. If you feel like anything here did not fly, it does not apply. Just let it fly. I think I got that wrong, but whatever. But yeah, you're on a way to enlightenment and unconditional love. I feel like there is going to be a lot of love around you. There's going to be a lot of happiness. I mean, you can't have happiness and you without, like, you know, being sad. If you had like darkness, like pain, misery, if you've had that, right now is a time of abundance in the happiness realm. I mean, you are always going to have hard times, but right now it's going to kind of be like almost as if your happiness and your love is going to tip the scale, so that you're more, I guess, concentrated, and you're more or less getting a lot more happiness and unconditional love than you would be normally. So it's almost as if it's going to be a time of fruition for you. Like, you just have to sit and wait and let the divine guide speak to you. Let's pick a clarifier card and see what happens. Ooh. Force that one out. Try to coax it. I feel like this one's trying to escape. Page of Air. Well then. First time I picked this card. Let's see. Page of Air. What are you trying to tell us? Page of Air. New ideas, a theory not yet proven, curiosity, new focus. This calls for greater investigation, as we only scratch the surface. I don't really know. That's interesting. If I explore this way of thinking, what can I learn? See, it's kind of like daring you to take a chance with somebody. I really feel like this person, you're both at the same part of your life, and it's almost as if it seems too good to be true, but I feel like you need to take a chance with this person. I feel like you just have to trust that they have the best in mind, best care in mind for you. They have the best type of love in mind for you, and you just have to trust your gut with this person. If it feels like it's too good to be true, it might not be. It just might not be. Maybe you could watch another pick a card reading and see what happens, but I feel like you shouldn't question it. This is telling me that you are on the right path, you are with the right people, and you're surrounded by unconditional love, and pretty soon you'll be right where you need to be, because this little guy looks like he's pretty content right where he needs to be. He is like the king of his own domain. He's happy, he is blissful, and he has unconditional love surrounding him. So, my divine lights, I certainly hope you enjoyed that reading. This is my first ever pick a card reading. I don't know if I'll do personal readings yet. I still want to work on my pick a card readings and see how I do with this. So I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you have a very wonderful October 1st. I hope that no matter what path you're on, you choose to listen to your divine guidance and never let anything stop you. And I just want you guys to know love, light, and manifestation. Just manifest all the things that are positive in your life. Don't let the bad things come in between what is supposed to be in your life, all the good things that are supposed to be in your life, okay? So light and love. Take care.